What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another review. Today I'm going to be trying out wrap snacks and wrap ramen. I know that wrap snacks are not exactly new. They've been out for quite a while from what I can tell, but finding them locally is really a chore. I went to a lot of stores to find these, and I was only able to find them at 2 stores in the area. But from what I had seen, wrap ramen is fairly new, and the guy at the store said they've only had it for about a month. So I'm not sure how long this has been out, but I did want to try it. First, I want to have a look at the wrap ramen. And after we have a look at these, I'll go ahead and get these cooked. And while that's going, we'll have a look at the wrap snack chips. The first one is Louisiana hot and spicy chicken flavor, little Boosie. This was actually the very last container of this flavor. You can see it's not really in the best shape. The clerk at the store said this was the biggest selling one. Next, I've got creamy chicken gumbo flavor with Master P on the lid. And finally, beef prime rib flavor with E40. You can either use boiling water or you can put water in the container and put it in the microwave. I think I'll go for the microwave because that's just a little easier. And I wanted to open one up and see if there was flavor packets, but apparently these do not come with any flavor packets. They have some vegetables and there's powder already in here, so no packets to mess with. I'm gonna go ahead and check these and see if they have any. Nope, no packet, already has the powder and vegetables, and same for this one. So let me go ahead and get these heated up. So all the wrap snacks that I bought were $1.69 per bag, with the exception of the pork skins, which were $2.49 per bag. So I'll go ahead and start out with these, which are spicy vinegar flavored. And these feature Cardi B. They look and they smell pretty good. These taste very unique. If you've ever had the salt and vinegar flavored pork skins or potato chips, there's that distinct vinegar flavor, but it's not overpowering. And then it's followed up with just a very slight barbecue-y kind of smoky flavor. I really haven't had any other chip or pork skin that had this flavor combination, but they're definitely pretty good. So if you like pork skins and you do like the vinegar and a little bit of that smokiness, I think these might be something that you would enjoy. Next, I'm going to try the barbecuing with my honey Romeo Miller chips. So from the name, I'm assuming these are just like a honey barbecue. This again is another pretty good chip. It's sweet with just a little bit of that hickory smoke flavor, kind of trailing that initial sweet that you get when you first put it in your mouth. So I definitely like these also. Next, I'll try the sour cream with a dab of ranch amigos. If you've ever had a sour cream and onion potato chip or a sour cream and cheddar, if you took away the cheddar from the sour cream and cheddar or the onion from the sour cream and onion, you get that flavor in this chip. And it also does have literally a hint of ranch. That hint of ranch kind of trails just a little bit. When you first put it in your mouth, you get that sour cream flavor, and then the ranch follows up nicely. So definitely another good chip. Next are the notorious B.I.G. honey jalapeno chips. Seem to have shredded that bag pretty good. Another really good chip, and also another very unique flavor combination. When you first put the chip in your mouth, you're hit with the sweet taste right off. And then after about 6 or 7 seconds, it follows up with a mild jalapeno flavor. Definitely not too hot or anything like that, but you do begin to notice it a little after you get that initial sweetness. And finally, I'll try little Boosies Louisiana Heat wavy potato chips. These chips definitely have some heat to them. A good bit of heat. But one thing that I noticed different about these chips is that the flavor is really good. With a lot of the hotter chips you eat, you really just get some heat. You don't really get a good flavor. These chips have a good flavor along with the heat. So it's a really good flavor combination. I have to say that I'm quite impressed with all these Wrap Snack chips because the unique flavor and flavor combinations they have, I've never tasted in any other chips. So if you really want some unique flavor combinations, I would give some of these chips a try. All my ramen is heated up, and the first one I'm going to try is the Louisiana hot and spicy chicken. I didn't stir any of them yet, so here's a look at it. All right, let me stir this. I'm wondering if this is going to be anything like the Louisiana heat chips, because if so, it's definitely going to have a kick to it. And also, these ramens were about double what a comparable ramen in a cup usually costs. These were $1.69, just like the chips. All right, so it's cooled off enough where I can get a bite of it, so let's give it a try. Okay, so it's definitely got some kick to it. I'm not going to say that it's too spicy to eat by any means, but you've definitely got some heat in there. And that was just with trying the noodles with whatever of the juice was on the noodles. I want to try a little bit of the sauce by itself. The sauce by itself is really not any hotter than eating it on the noodles, but as an overall, this ramen is pretty good. It's probably about what I expected. The heat's not going to blow your socks off or anything like that, but it's definitely there and it's really noticeable. But the ramen's pretty good. Now, would I say that it's any better than some of the other hot and spicy ramens? You know, I don't really know. It's good. I wouldn't say not to buy this. And along with the heat is typical ramen flavor. I'm not finding any particular thing stands out other than the heat, but the flavor here is good. So is it worth spending twice as much on this? At the very least, it's something worth trying. All right, next up is the creamy chicken gumbo. Let me stir this up a little bit. I'm kind of wondering if creamy is just a marketing word or if it's actually creamier than a lot of the other ramens. Well, we're gonna see, and I'm gonna give this a taste. For this particular ramen, I'm not as impressed as the other one. There's some kind of taste in here that I'm not able to isolate what it is. It's not horrible, but I'm not really super impressed with it. And I'm not really sure what it is. When I was looking at the ingredients on this one, this actually has butter and cream in it, which I was kind of surprised. But I don't know what that flavor is. And I think it may just be a combination of several things. I'm gonna say this one's okay. It's definitely not my favorite out of the two, but it's not terrible either. So I'm gonna move on to the next one. Beef prime rib flavor. This one should be interesting. Well, I can safely say that it does not taste like prime rib. And on the ingredients, it says it does have some dehydrated beef broth and beef fat. I think a lot of the beef flavored ramens would have that. And this one, again, is not bad. I actually like it better than the chicken gumbo. And I can't really say it misses the mark because I don't think anyone actually expects it to taste like prime rib. I'm going to try a little bit of the sauce. Trying the sauce by itself on this one, really, it's really flavor intensive. Of course, it is diluted a little bit when you're eating it on the noodles. But I think as an overall, this one probably has the best flavor. So there it is. I tried Wrap Snacks and Wrap Ramen. And for the most part, I really liked all the unique flavors that both the ramen and the potato chips had. I would say if you're looking for some unique flavors in both the ramen and especially the chips, give these a try. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. As always, I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next video.